Hello and welcome back. So, something has happened. Every car enthusiast's biggest, most dreaded letter has arrived. The invitation for MOT, or vehicle inspection, or whatever you want to call it, what it is called in your country, I don't know. I have to take the S14 for inspection. Now, I received the letter at some point at the start of December, and about a month later, so a month ago from now, I took the S14 to a friend's workshop, put it on the lift to give it a thorough check over, because I wanted to do it with enough time in advance, just in case there was any like major issues that needed to be addressed. But I was pretty sure that there wasn't, because I do keep good care of that car. Take good care of that car, keep an eye on everything. Usually when something happens, I fix it as immediately as I can, depending on how long it takes for parts to arrive. So I was pretty sure that nothing was going to be wrong, or like severely wrong. I wanted to check it over just in case, because Swiss MOT is as if I don't know, Australia and California had a baby and it's 10 times worse. It's worse than Germany. So most of you probably know how strict German MOT, the TÜV, is, and the Swiss MOT is so much more strict. It's ridiculous. There's some things I understand, some things I think are just ridiculous. But just wanted to make sure that my car didn't need any major work done to it, just in case, and if it did, that I would have enough time to address it. So I did check it over. She looks pretty good, because as everybody knows with S chassis, your biggest insurance policy with those cars is preventative maintenance. Do your preventative maintenance. And I feel like I've been pretty good with that on that car, and in fact, like, there is nothing that actually needs to be done to it. The only thing I need to do to it is change the seat. I'm gonna remove the bucket seat and install the original seat, and I'm gonna have to wash it, clean it, and do a proper like engine bay wash and like chassis wash, they call it, like clean out the wheel arches, just make sure that the car is as clean as possible inside and out to go take it to MOT. So what I'm gonna do now is because the original seat is in my basement and I only have the MX-5 at the moment, and I cannot fit the S14 driver's seat in this car to take it to the S14. So what I'm gonna do is just go get the S14 and bring it to my house. It's like a 10-minute drive, and swap the seats over here. What I'm gonna do though is I want to remove the plastic under tray to be able to give the engine bay a good clean, a good wash from underneath as well. And since it rained all night last night, it's beautiful today, but it rained all night last night, everywhere is soggy and wet, and I don't really want to lie under the car in the soggy, wet dirt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive to where the S14 is parked, because it's stored inside. I'm gonna jack it up, I'm gonna remove the under tray, and then I'm gonna drive it back to my place, swap the seat, and then I'm gonna take it to a special car wash. Like, they have you can pay to use the lift and wash the car from underneath, and like do all the sorts of stuff you need to do the prep work for MOT. So I am in the car, as you can see, about to drive off. Of course, I've got my workshop supervisor with me, and yeah, let's go have a look. Not drove that car in a while. Right, so forgot about this. Here's the car. I did wash it before I put it in storage, so she will need washed out. I'll give her a quick clean and tidy inside after I've changed the seat. Yeah, there's all my tools. Here's the workshop supervisor. Yes, buddy. We're doing some S chassis stuff, right? Yeah, for now I'm just gonna jack it up, take the under tray off, so I can give it a good wash. Okay, so this time I actually remembered to bring my tripod and set up the camera. Got the car jacked up, there's a wheel under the chassis leg for safety so it doesn't, like, in case the jack fails, it doesn't crush me. We've got Odin all wrapped up because he's a chilly little boy, right? Got him all wrapped up, all cozied up. And now I'm gonna try and take this under tray off. Gonna have a quick look and then take it off, hopefully, without stripping any screws or destroying clips. It's actually looking really good, so I can't really complain. So good thing is, it doesn't look like it's held on by any like plastic clips. You know how newer cars like to do it, and then every time you remove the clips, they break because they're always all mucky and yucky because they're underneath the car, so they just snap. This is all bolts, and it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna just try and unbolt them all, and then hopefully the under tray just comes plopping down. And hopefully there's like not ridiculous amounts of oil in it or anything. And if you're asking yourself why I'm even running an under tray, it's because you have to in Switzerland. If the car came with an under tray, you have to run an under tray. You can't just not run it. If you show up to MOT without an under tray, they'll fail you. Stupid. Or they can fail you if they want to. Depends a bit on the person. But yeah, technically they could. And I've been given shit for it before. I still passed, but I've been given shit for it. Because it was a customer car, they didn't have the under tray because it broke and they just removed it and never got a new one. Took the car to MOT and the guy was like, oh, why is the under tray not there? And I'm like, I'll get one then. Gonna have a quick look how it looks from underneath. Again, oh god. Yeah, so apart from seeming a wee bit dusty, seems all good. Just needs a good wash, and that's that. Pretty happy, fairly happy with it, not gonna lie. Right, so now I'm gonna pack up all my stuff, pack the under tray, pack all my tools, and pack Odin, he's got comfy, and then head back home, install the seat, and then I'm gonna go take it to that special car wash with the lift and wash the engine bay, wash the wheel arches and everything, just make sure she's all minty clean. And yeah, hopefully that will be it with the MOT prep this year. Because yeah, there's really not much she needs, or anything at all, really. I'm really glad. Last time I took it for MOT, there was a wee bit of stuff to do. And I checked the work again that I had to do back then. Everything's holding up fantastic, so we're all good. the stock wheels this thing came on. Because I forgot to disconnect the battery when I put it in storage. Wish me luck. Some judgment how minging the MX-5 is. The weather this week has been absolutely horrid. I will wash it this weekend, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I just want to do the 14 first and then take care of this. Right, we're good to go. Now, if that ain't beautiful, I don't know what is. Ooh. Hello, Odin. Right, let's go. Oh, that looks cute. Let's go. Now, we all know that S chassis aren't exactly huge cars, right? But it's just so funny how big this car feels after driving the MX-5 for the past 4 or so months. It's funny because they're really not huge cars. They were like fairly big, like sports cars back in the day for their era in Japan. But they're not, like nowadays, they're not a big car. But it's crazy how big this thing feels compared to the MX-5. Like the MX-5 just points and shoots. Whereas this definitely feels different in corners. It feels bigger. It's funny. Right, so as you can see, beautiful weather. Great. Ground's actually starting to dry up, so that's also kind of nice. Got the stock seat here. That's the thrash racing seat that I need to take out. There's my tools. Yeah, should be pretty clear cut. Quick thing, hopefully. Let's do this. It's kind of annoying that I have to do almost everything with my left hand. My stupid hand. Can't even eat properly with this hand. It's a fucking bug or something. Be able to get it out now. Maybe. Oh. Oh dear. There we go, halfway done. Did not realize how much trash there was under this seat. This car definitely needs a good clean. I might actually do that now. while the seat is out. I think I'll do that now. So since it's absolutely minging under the seat, I just went upstairs and got my little Odin Hoover. I'm just gonna hoover this up quickly and then put the stock seat in. Clean. That's a great wee hoover and it was so cheap. Gotta lift that thing in with this. Let's see how well that goes. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to take the headrest off for now. It's in the way. Get this connector in. Oh, now I get it. Alright. I can see the issue. Oh, dear. What a dafty. The seat rails are not aligned. Never gonna go in like that. All the way forward. Now we should be good. Yeah, so that looks much better now. So, 2 bolts are in. What I'm gonna do before I tighten anything down, I'm gonna make sure everything's aligned, all the bolts are in, and then I'm gonna tighten everything down all together. Yeah, that looks much better now. That's so much more comfy with the stock, so you just get the backrest out the way. Okay, that's those 4 bolts in. Gonna tighten that down, then the seat belt back in position, and then that should be that. Beautiful. Put the cover over the bolt. There we go. That's all good. Seat swapped. So now all I gotta do is go wash her, and then she's ready for MOT. All good. Okay, so she's all washed from underneath and the engine bay. What I'm gonna do now, because after that I came straight back to the garage because My feet are so cold and so wet. I just want to get this done. So I came back here. What I'm gonna do now is give the under tray a good wipe, pop it back on, and then I'm gonna head home and clean the interior of the car, give it a good hoover, a bit tidy, and then yeah, she's ready for MOT, I hope. Yeah. What I did, I also like just gave the car a quick rinse with like the demineralized water, because I just didn't want to have it like all stained from all the overspray and all that. So yeah, that should be that. All nice and clean. And if you're wondering why I'm going through the bullshit of wiping and cleaning even the under tray, it's just because they state that the car has to be washed and cleaned upon inspection. So I want to do that as good as I can, make it as neat and clean as possible everywhere I can, just to like not give them any reason to have an argument against me or the car being not presented as how it's stated it has to be presented. So I'm just trying to comply as well as I can and try not to cause anyone to get upset over anything. These are humans, right? If you do something the way they like it to be done, obviously they're going to be happy and they're going to be more likely to like not try and find something to fail you. Like, I'm not saying they are, but some of them might be if you're showing up and already like not complying with like all the stuff it says in the letter, and then they have to deal with it. I can understand that someone might get a little pissy over it. So I'm back home. I'm gonna go change out of these soggy, wet, cold shoes and socks, put some dry stuff on, and then I'll clean the interior, and then that should be it. That should be the car ready for MOT. I really hope it passes. I wouldn't know why it wouldn't. Yeah, wish me luck. So I just took the car to MOT this morning, and thankfully she passed. He did write down 3 like very minor complaints though. One is there's a tear in the steering boot, which I didn't see. I'm just gonna order a new boot, pop it on, that's good. Then the second thing was there's like slight traces of gearbox oil at the gearbox output, like where it flanges to the prop shaft. Now, I did tell him that I've recently had the gearbox out because I had to redo the clutch, and I don't know if that is just residue from like me working messy and getting gearbox oil everywhere, maybe not cleaning it properly, or if I might have damaged the seal there. I don't know. He told me, yeah, wipe it off, keep an eye on it, see if it comes back. If it's a leak, please fix it. Obviously, that's what I'm gonna do. If it is a leak, I'm not gonna be driving the car for another like month or so. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna wipe it and then see if it leaks anymore once I drive it. And then the third thing is, which I was so surprised because I completely did not clock that, was the fact that the cluster has one wee light bulb that died. So I haven't drove this car in months. I haven't drove it in the dark since probably September last year. So I didn't realize that one of the bulbs died. So that's kind of a pain. I'll have to like take the cluster out and replace that little bulb behind, but that's it. Like, again, they were minor complaints. I still passed. I just had to sign that I'll be taking care of the things. Obviously the boot I'll be ordering today. The gearbox oil I'll keep an eye on, and I'll just have to, maybe at some point when I have time, I'll just like have to pull the cluster out and replace that light bulb, but that's it. Yeah, really glad she passed. After MOT, I dropped her straight off to the storage, like to the garage where I put it in storage. I am back in the MX-5 and now on my way to work. So yeah, that was me getting the car ready for Swiss MOT. Thankfully she passed, and hopefully the good weather season will come soon and we'll get to more exciting videos again. And until then, see you!